Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Crank from 2006. It's directed by Mark Neveldine and Brian Taylor, and stars Jason Statham and Amy Smart. I believe I've covered in a previous review that I have a huge crush on Crank star Jason Statham, and even though he doesn't always deliver quality work, I own a large collection of his films. That doesn't apply to this film though, because I think Crank is fucking awesome. Of course, I might be biased, but I'm going to be bold and say it's more than bias. This film really is, well, if not good, it's at least interesting. The filmmaking is ingenious and never fucking stops, it seems. Sure, it takes a pause for a few minutes every once in a while and a bit of a chatty scene, but this thing is cut together like a Jason Bourne film. It's so fast and, most importantly, inventive. There's a scene where Jason Statham's character, Chef Chelios, is running down a hallway while on the phone with an individual who claims to be his doctor, and as Chelios runs down the hall, the image of the doctor talking on the other end of the line is often projected onto the walls of the hallway as Chelios turns corner after corner. And that's just one of the main inventive things done by directors Mark Neveldine and Brian Taylor, who also brought us the sequel Crank 2 High Voltage 3 years later, and the same year brought us a film we'll be talking about more when we hit the G section of my collection, Gamer, starring another of my Hollywood crushes, Gerald Butler. This film is so fast-paced and fun, but it is so incredibly please don't try this at home at the same time. It's about a hitman who wakes up one morning to discover he's been injected with a synthetic poison that works on his adrenal gland to kill him. If he wants to live a little longer, he has to keep his adrenaline pumping. But Shadwell, I hear you saying, if it works on his adrenal glands, wouldn't it be a bad thing for him to have adrenaline pumping through his body? And I say, shut up. No, seriously, you must shut the fuck up, because it may not make a whole lot of sense, but that is all the fun, and the film is just following the misadventures of Chef Chelios as he's trying to get a bigger rush after bigger rush. Including one scene where Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, playing a medical professional, zaps Chelios with the paddles. Which makes me laugh because Glenn Howerton did have a short run on ER as an incoming doctor who mysteriously disappeared one episode, only to turn up as Dennis on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Perhaps this is where his doctor went away to. Anyway, awesome movie, but uses the F slur with RT, so it's getting a C+. And tomorrow the craziness continues when I watch Crank 2 High Voltage. See y'all then.